Hey, we used to be down by 10. And I checked the scope, boy, I knew I was destined to win. It's a whole bunch of losses I took on the chin. I just had to remember that's just how it is. And that's just how it go. Lil' bro facing 20, he 20 years old. I'm 25, I done beat up the road. Went from New York to Texas and all the way home. Hey, I'm from the country. We putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug say he getting shit in from Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow. You just need a little management. Boy, I don't give a fuck about the industry. I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis. I don't give a fuck about the industry. I work a job as long as my son's straight. Bitch, I been him with this music since bro used to cook me a beat on the lunch tray. I hate when that act throwed off. That boy wanna crash in his head on a one-way. Bump from that dirty ass out for real. We'll set that bitch off on a Monday. But we'll set that bitch off on a Wednesday. Shit, I told my dog that he more like a brother to me, but I still pull a melee if he go against me. White boy, my name ain't Josh, but I keep the Drake in case they try to get me, and I call a burner on the hula hoop boy, cause they like to spin around some shit till they dizzy. I just told them to vibe, cause this shit just something to ride to. But stood on that same block for some years, working that bitch like a drive-thru. I cut off some people I love, and I still can't believe I'm the person they lied to. I hate Lil' Buddy, always on the net, talking about he a shark, but that fish should get fried too. Yo ass will die too, for thanking you Superman. Bro said he moved to the agents to fuck some new hoes, and start catching plays out of Uber van. They be get wet as the Hoover Dam. If I out this bitch, I'm a shooter man. Bitch, I'm from Georgia, deep down south. We grew up on Jeezy and Gucci Man. As my uncle would say, on Gucci Man. We grew up on Friday and Pootie Tang. Used to eat on the noodles and noodle things. Leave the hood and come back like a boomerang. Leave the hood and come back like a junkie. Boy, I'm in the spot kicking shit, call me Mr. Miyagi. They big ass stick, but I don't play hockey. These some shit too, take the air out his body. We putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug said he getting shit in from Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow. You just need a little management. Boy, I don't give a fuck about the industry. I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis.
How y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Somebody done got caught with that powder at their daddy party. Somebody got caught with that powder, with that good raw at their daddy party. I'm looking at it right now. Oh, this Don Jr. Don Jr. done pulled out a little bag with that white powder at his daddy party. Shout out to Don, man. Listen, I don't even know who Don is. I don't know who Don is, but I get. Is this the president? Some damn it, no. That's somebody else. That is somebody else. But he got a little bag of that little yay. Listen, get on that dope whenever you get ready, man. Get on that dope. Listen, if it makes you calm down and you chill and, you know what I'm saying, you just want to be smooth, get on that dope. We it's like every drug is now like recreational, right? Cause y'all still popping mollies and shit like that right there. Right, y'all still popping mollies, y'all. Is y'all still doing ecstasy? We really don't hear too much about that heroin. We got that fentanyl. So fentanyl is probably like recreational, like it's a societal drug, something like that right there. We still on that reefer, y'all still on that coke. Has meth became like a little everyday, like we club and then we doing meth? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I just say, man, here, live your best life. Live your best life and explain some shit later. You know what I'm saying? If it catch you on that good, explain it later then. Just tell bitch, I'm grown, I pay my own bills. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of grown folk business.
That's how we gotta talk to people out here in these streets, man. What it do? What it do? You say who with that lady who spitting them balls? Damn it, I can't never think of I can't think about the name. Putting hot sauce on the poached chop sandwich. I do not know his name. That is so sad. Hold on, dog. Who sang the song "We Put Hot Sauce on the Pork Chop Sandwich"? Putting hot sauce in it. Jay Wick. Jay Wick is a Georgia-based rapper. Jay Wick, pork chop sandwich. Pork chop sandwich. Yeah. I did not know about the name. That is so crazy. That is really, really so crazy. I love that doggone song. I really do. I rock with Buddy. I really, really do, man. Listen, congratulations that y'all still alive out here while people still find dangling. People still out here committing crimes, getting in trouble. Getting in trouble due to our decision making out here in the street. We still got maps. We still got maps trying to get the youngins here. We still got the non-maps still trying to get the adults. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to live our best life out here in the doggone street. And however you want to live your life, I say just go ahead on and live it. Things is not a crime unless you get caught. Y'all know this is how we say out here in these streets. It ain't a crime unless you get caught. It ain't a crime unless you get caught. We is not a monolith, so we don't all think the same. And we don't have the same morals. So with that there said, I think that we have to start embracing our map brothers and sisters out here, man, because we don't all think the same, but we all human. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to come together as one. Just because they think different and they do things different, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to embrace the wrongdoers. Right. Ooh, to all my believers, brothers and sisters, y'all is supposed to embrace your non-believers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all is supposed to at least be trying to get the maps to transition. You know, to get their life over to the Lord. Ain't y'all supposed to be proselytizing? Y'all supposed to be proselytizing. Why can't y'all pray away that map spirit? Y'all tried it with the homosexual spirit, but it didn't work. Didn't work. No. Oh, yeah. Jay Wick is in jail. Facing them charges. Facing them murder charges out here in these streets. Hell, he's really justified as a rapper. Well, not justified as a rapper. He got that rapper stamp now. He got a little background on him now. You know what I'm saying? He fighting for his life. So that will make you like a good rapper out here in these streets. The Bronx up in this bitch. Say, well, Pop Pastor Lake these 30 minutes to fight. What to do? Say, tune in for the 252 Wilson, North Carolina. What to do, man? What's happening? Man, thank y'all for joining the player. As long as you're still alive, you is blessed. You is blessed. We got a map that we finna talk about real quick. We got real quick. We got an 18-year-old. Is an 18-year-old considered a map if they doing something with a 13-year-old? It's just a little 6 year. It's just a little 5 year difference, right? In the great state of Florida, my state, stand your ground state, bust a bitch, go home state, please don't run away from our life state. We have the Romeo-Juliet law, which a lot of states have the Romeo-Juliet law, but that's a 4 year difference. That's a 4 year difference. The age of consent is a 4 year difference in these wonderful states out here, except for like California. California got the 10 year difference. Shout out to Cali. You can be 14 and smash something to 24. That's what's up. East Oakland, California's up in the building. What it do? He say, nah, they prayed the gayness out of I'm delivered, man. Whatever happened to I am delivered? I like girls now. What happened to our old good brother out here in these streets, man? Got to be more careful. Gave his life over to the Lord and we ain't saw nothing else from him. Got to be more careful. Yeah. We got an 18-year-old. We got an 18-year-old who has been charged with sexual assault of a 13-year-old in West Earl. West Earl. And shout out to the people who can't say Earl and or and shit like that right there. That's shout out to my Memphis folk, my Baltimore people. Shout out to my Baltimore, Memphis, Tennessee. Y'all got a hard time saying oil. Y'all say Earl. Shout out to West Earl Township. In the township, we got one of them fell short of glory.
Also in Lancaster County, an 18-year-old man is charged with sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl more than once. According to court documents, West Earl Township Police received a report from the Eastern Lancaster County School District on April 24th that Andrew Pemberton assaulted the victim. Police say they interviewed the victim and her friends, one of whom told them that Pemberton and the victim dated last year when she was in 6th grade. If you have any information on this incident or similar incidents, you're asked to contact the number or the email you see on your screen.
Damn, they dated last year. Damn, we can't spin this one. What if he just turned 18 though? What if he just turned 18? Damn, cause 13. He said last year she was in the 6th grade. And typically you be like 14 when you get to the 9th grade. Did she stay back? I know. Listen. She was in 6th grade last year, and typically you be going to the 9th grade when you're 14. So she's 13. He was in the 6th grade last year, so this year's in the 7th grade. Oh, all right. Cute. It depends on when the birthday at them fell. All right. So we can work with it. But they was in a whole relationship last year when she was she 12 or was she 13 then? Again, it depends on the birthday. Damn, dog, I can't spend it. I don't. You out of like the range. You out of like the 4-year range. So we really get. Damn it, your old map. They gonna do something to you. Which is strange because what they will do to you is, try to grape you. I don't know when they started that right there, but that's what they gonna do. That is what they gonna try to do. Protect yourself at all costs. Die by it. You say you should be in the 8th grade. If you're 13, yeah. If you're 13, you should be in the 8th grade. But last year, she was in a whole relationship in the 6th grade. No child left behind. It is what it is. He said he got freckles or gray hair. Yeah. This that stress when you deal with them young girls. I say that's that young girl stress. Listen, I ain't need much like, oh my God, he been dealing with her mind and she knew what she was doing. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much older. I know, boy, y'all get real sensitive. But she 13, she don't know. She was only 12. Hey, she knew what a boyfriend was. She knew what having a boyfriend was. She knew that she was wrong for having a boyfriend. Oh hell, she's probably raised to you better get you somebody with some. He probably got a little job or something, a little car. You know what I'm saying? He could have a little whip, with some air conditioning. It's hot. You know what I'm saying? Damn, but imagine just sliding up to the middle school and shit like that right there. Come pick up your little la-la. Damn. See, back in my day when I was in middle school, them boys with them heavy Chevys used to pull on up to the middle school. Damn. You used to pull on up to the middle school and get them, boy. I'm trying to tell you, we did not have a chance, boy. Them boys got Dayton's and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got chunky lows and shit. Got to be more careful. They had real whips. They had get down. We call music in cars. Get down and stuff like that right there. They had beat, that boom, 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 boom stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They used to slide to the middle school. And they mamas know that they had a boyfriend who was grown. Yeah. Y'all, listen. I know that we don't want to understand and we don't want to believe this type of stuff, but them good mamas, them good mamas was okay because like the boyfriends pay like a little light bill and shit like that right there because mama couldn't afford to be do it all on her own. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes the daughters have to make way. The daughters have to carry their own weight sometimes, you know, and the way for them to carry their weight, they got them a boyfriend who gonna give them little outfits, little school outfits, stuff like that, or little purses and, you know what I'm saying, little heels or something like that. To get that designer stuff like that mama can't afford to buy, you know what I'm saying? Get them big hoop earrings and stuff like that, you know, the earrings that we grew up on and stuff. Bangles and cake. Boy, listen, boy, we came up in a good little time. We came up in a good little time out here. Instead of 828, Polk County, North Carolina, made on up here. Big truck driver, what it do? For real. More and more, and due to the internet, we is able to hear about more and more maps. So these type of things, they've been going on. But in my mind, I do think that it is an increase. It is an increase of maps getting caught. It's an increase of maps getting caught. People want to be sexually liberated, and they don't want to be shamed of what they like. They really, really don't. I saw a little thing where, hell, I didn't even want to get into it, but it's kind of like I got to get into it. Now, cut Mo be lying. Listen. Wait. I'm not going to say that. Not all. Okay. We got another player, and I think that this out of Jacksonville. This could be out of Jacksonville. You got a $16 million bond. Do y'all want to hear about the $16 million bond? Alrighty then. A bond set to $16 million for a sexual battery suspect.
Set bond at $16 million for a Jackson man accused of child sex crimes. 16 WAPT's Ross Adams joins us live with more on this story. Ross.
This may be one of the largest bonds ever in recent history here in the Metro. We're working to find out more about the investigation that police unleashed that led the judge to set such a high bond. A man set to live in the South Jackson neighborhood is facing a huge $16 million bond following his arrest on child sex crimes.
I don't know about 16 million. I would definitely need to know all the small details, exactly what took place.
And this is a woman who was talking in the community, saying that the bond too high.
Breakdown of the bond shows $12 million for 6 counts of sexual battery Stephen Dickens is accused of, plus $2 million each for 1 count of enticement of a child and 1 count of gratification of lust.
Gratification of lust. What is gratification of lust? Somebody.
According to JPD, the victims are minors under the age of 14. Authorities not disclosing additional details of their investigation. Jail records show Dickens' address listed at a house in the Forest Hill Place subdivision.
I never heard of him. I never seen his face. So, a lot of people may use his address and may not never stood here. I don't know, you know, because he doesn't look a familiar face. I never seen him before.
People in the neighborhood were puzzled by Dickens' charges and the extremely high bond.
I think 16 million is ridiculous, because that's not going to still help the situation. You know, most of the time when these people do things like this, they need to be, get some help so this crime won't happen again.
You need some help.
Now, Dickens could appeal to a county court judge to try to get a lower bond. His next expected court date will be for a preliminary hearing in a couple of weeks. For now, we're live in South Jackson. Ross Adams, 16 W.
Where is South Jackson at? What state is they talking about? Oh, Jackson, Mississippi. That could be in Mississippi. It might be Mississippi. Let's go back to the 12 million for 6 counts of sexual battery. 1 count of enticing. Do you understand enticing a child is a $2 million bond? Enticing. You ain't even did nothing yet. Did that $2 million? 1 count of I asked y'all a question. What is gratification of lust? Let's see. Gratification of lust. Gratification of lust refers to the intent to satisfy sexual desires. It is a heavily utilized legal term, specifically in states like Mississippi and California, to define severe sex crimes such as sexual abuse and molestation of a minor. In psychological and theological context, it describes the pursuit of purely self-centered sexual pleasure. So there's a problem with self-centered sexual pleasure, basically what they're saying. The intent to satisfy your sexual desires, $2 million bond, bitch. The intent is the thought. I'm thinking about smashing something young. That 2 million. Y'all can't have the thoughts. Y'all got to get rid of the thoughts. Goddamn bond too high for thinking about it. Listen, thinking about it, you have not done a crime. You ain't done a crime. If you think about robbing the bank, what is that gonna be, like a $2 million bond too? You ain't you. If you think about killing somebody, you ain't did it. Damn, you can have a high bond. 1 count of enticement of a child, is that $2 million? So thinking about it, and enticement is $2 million. Jesus, boy, you ain't coming home. It's a wrap. Yeah, boy, they finna have you to plead out, pimp. You finna have to go ahead on the plead out. Ooh, how many of y'all got children? How many of y'all got them little smart children? Shout out all the smart children. Shout out to us who got them little dumbass children. Listen. I know don't nobody want to say that they children dumb, stupid, some lacking a little something. Damn, my hair itching like I need a hair did. But a lot of us, we got them little dumbass little babies out here in these streets. Your child dumb. I know your child get good grades and all that fly shit. Your child stupid as hell. You say, yeah, Willie, but he acted on it. Well, the enticement, yeah. I get the enticement. That's $2 million, which that's still too high. But the gratification of lust, that's something he thought about. How you gonna set a bond on me for what I thought about? I'm in the pursuit of happiness. It's that $2 million. Y'all know what's really, really strange though? What if liking human beings at such a young age is natural? What if that's like a natural thing? But the masses have been indoctrinated to not go for them that young. What if it's just natural? What if we punishing people for nature? Natural nature out here in these streets. I'm just out there, listen. I'm just trying to think outside the box. Because there's so many people who like them young. Like young, like map young. I'm not talking about 18 and up, like 18 to 25. No. Those is women. And those is men. I'm saying like the teens, like what if that's just nature? I don't know. You say we ain't got nothing in common but video game. We play some Call of Duty and shit, huh? Play some Grand Theft Auto together. Sure enough. The children can be your bestie. Hey, Willie, he probably told the investigator this information during the interview. You say that is where the charges came from. Damn it, you might be right about that right there. Might be right, because for them to have his thoughts and charge him and put a bond on his thoughts, he had to go ahead on and tell him, man, damn, boy, I was thinking about, you know what I'm saying, doing a little something strange, you know, damn, boy, she be on my mind like that right there. She's a hottie, you know. He probably saying stuff like that right there. I'm just saying though, man, because y'all know biblically, once you start bleeding, they say you're ready. Just saying, move right along. We're talking about them little ill-equipped children. I got a little situation. We have a father who is warning all you people, well, all of us, about social media challenges. Y'all know that they be having like the TikTok challenges and the Instagram challenge. Well, they really don't have like the Instagram challenge, but they do be having like challenges and stuff like that right now. After his daughter is hospitalized, his daughter done got hospitalized. I want y'all to listen to this right here. Cause boy, we got I sure need help.
Needed teen in the hospital tonight after her father says she participated in a pretty dangerous social media challenge.
And we talked about it before, but it's called the Benadryl Challenge. News 4's Abigail Franklin joins us now after talking with this teen's father. Abby, this is dangerous.
It really is a Benadryl challenge. What?
Yes, Mecca Dillon. Richard Preston called our newsroom hoping to make parents aware of this dangerous so-called Benadryl challenge. He says his daughter is now in the ICU with no brain activity.
Dang.
I tell her, Leah, keep fighting, stay strong. You got this. You're a fighter.
An Enid father speaking out as his daughter is fighting for her life in the hospital after participating in a deadly social media challenge.
I just want everybody to be aware to where they can educate their kids that these challenges are just silly and they need to be educated so it don't happen again.
Preston describes his daughter Leah as the most giving person in the world,
Well, she was cute.
with a contagious laugh.
Her eyes and her smile, the way she could just do her hair, she, very characteristic.
Said that Benadryl will have you on your back. Yes, I am allergic to Benadryl. That shit had me listen, I thought I was on that that shit had me nervous and panicking and shit. I'm looking around, I'm looking for the doctor and shit. Which one of you bitches done gave me Benadryl? It scared me.
Her personality.
Leah has been hospitalized at Integris Baptist for days after
She did look a little high in that picture, though.
doing the so-called Benadryl challenge. It's a challenge Dr. Ryan Brown at Oklahoma Children's says is extremely dangerous.
When you take the Benadryl or diphenhydramine in excessiveness, it can lead to seizures and cardiac arrhythmias. And sometimes those cardiac arrhythmias lead to cardiac arrest, which can lead to no blood to the brain, which can lead to brain death.
Preston says Leah began having seizures and was taken to the emergency room in Enid, thinking it was related to her history of asthma. But that's when things took a turn.
I mean to tell me that little mama got asthma and she gonna do like the Benadryl challenge. But what is the challenge? Like, how much Benadryl is they supposed to be taking?
I was met by the chaplain and they said we needed to pray.
Preston says Leah has tried the challenge in the past, and all her current symptoms are pointing back to the Benadryl challenge.
Why would she try the challenge twice? Did she fail the challenge the first time and said, well, let me do it again. Please, let me do it again.
Leah is still in the hospital. Preston says multiple tests show she has zero brain activity.
I don't even want to think about a funeral because I feel like there's still hope and everybody's like giving up too soon. I believe in miracles, and she was definitely a miracle baby.
You believe in miracles. I feel you, Pops. Listen, you need to start thinking about the funeral. I know you don't want to. I know that ain't where you're trying to go with it, yada, yada, yada. I hope you got insurance on that. Listen. Listen to my voice right now. If y'all got insurance, you better get some insurance on that. Damn it, they're doing Benadryl challenges. I ain't even know that this was the thing.
Leah is still
I'm really out the loop.
in the hospital on a breathing tube while doctors complete more tests.
Ooh, do you know the hospital bill behind? Listen, not only will this father may have to deal with a funeral, he may have to deal with the hospital bill because she decided to go ahead on and do a challenge that she had done before. How many times is y'all gonna do the challenge though? I thought like when there's like a little challenge thing, once you do it, you move on to like the next best thing, right? She done laid around for it and bought the challenge back around. Man, decisions. Tell your turn. Talk to your churn. Talk to your dog on churn. I know that they ain't gonna listen, but still talk to him though. Still talk to him. Let me go on and get little buddy out the way. Oh yeah, this is going on. This has been going on today. Wait, man. Shit. Oh no, where hell? Is this today? This happened today too. We have a mother, and shout out to this good mama. I be trying to tell y'all good ladies, shout out to all the women out here who got that fire red up, bam, bam on somebody out here who ain't playing around with it. It's pop your ass for playing. I would advise every woman to have like a firearm, bear spray, a shank, something to like defend yourself, especially at home. You all need to get out of this thing. I don't like guns. I'm afraid of guns. Well, the robber, the break-in and entering personnel, they like guns. They don't have a problem with guns. They gonna slap it at you with a gun for playing, sitting back here being grown with children, talking about you is afraid of something that don't work unless you make it work. Do y'all know that a gun don't work unless you make it work? It can't work without you. But we got a mother in Orlando. Who done shot an intruder while she's trying to protect her babies, as a mother should. Here we go.
Fired to protect her kids after a man breaks into her home.
She and her family are safe, while the suspect is spending the night in jail. And as Fox 35's Stephanie Buffamonte reports, the sheriff's office says that mother did everything right.
Deputies say the woman had the right to stand her ground after the man entered her home, threatened her, and refused to leave. A mother caught in a frightening situation inside her own home. We spoke with her after the terrifying ordeal.
Did what I had to do to protect my children and myself.
Investigators say she was protecting her two boys from this man, Michael McDonald. Deputies say he opened her garage, was banging on her window before he barged into the front door of her Palm Coast home Sunday afternoon.
He was trying to get shot.
Price is friends with McDonald's sister. She says the shock and fear of him entering her home, demanding money, and threatening her and her kids set in quickly.
Oh, she know him.
I panicked and, got my gun, and that was my first time using it.
Price says she warned McDonald that she would shoot him if he didn't leave. She says he kept coming toward her, and he said, "I don't care, shoot me." She says she shot him in the arm, and he took off.
Like, I wasn't trying to kill anybody. I was trying to, just get them out to where my children and I were safe in our house.
You said that's her ex-boyfriend?
Flagler County deputies found McDonald not too long after at a nearby hospital, where they arrested him. Chief Deputy Joe Barilli says this is a prime example of why stand your ground laws are in place.
She's in her own home. Someone comes in uninvited, refuses to leave, advances towards you, is aggressive towards you and your children. You're armed. She didn't want to step further and said she was going to shoot, and he still didn't leave, and she had the right to defend herself, and she did.
McDonald was arrested for burglary with assault. They say he has a lengthy rap sheet, including grand theft and robbery with a firearm. Reporting in Palm Coast, Stephanie Buffamonte, Fox 35.
That's what's up. That's what's up. She gave him the opportunity, man. Go ahead on the lead, dog. I don't need much want to shoot you. Now I can kind of say that she didn't go for the kill because she knows it's people's. I'm gonna say she didn't go for the kill because she knows it's people's. Shout that baby, I've had a tattoo on the neck. I ain't saying people tattoos on their necks is bad. People, I like to go out on the baby, got a tattoo on the neck. It is what it is. She friend with his sister though, and a lot of people, well, the family may say, well, you ain't even much have to shoot him. He going through a little something. He having a little mental health, a little episode, a little something. Why ain't nobody in the community saying, well, she ain't have to shoot him? Huh? I think the only time that we say that the suspect should have not gotten shot, only when the police do the shooting. He said she probably dropped the gun after firing the shot. Probably because she don't sound like she sounds like she in shock or something.
Money and threatening her and her kids set in quickly.
I panicked and, got my gun, and that was my first time using it.
Price says she warned McDonald that she would shoot him if he didn't leave.
If you don't get out of my goddamn house, I'm shooting shit at you. Let me explain something to you good people. Stop giving people the opportunity to come back. Stop giving people the opportunity to come back. Huh? Especially you got churn. Don't play that little comeback shit trying to be like, well, I know his people. I know his people. Listen, little buddy gonna get out and try it again. In my mind, I think he gonna get out and try it again, dog. The shit ain't, listen, y'all ain't safe, baby. Y'all ain't safe. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. We have a mother, an unborn child, shot to death in Atlanta. In Atlanta. This is just happening today. This is that news for the day. Now, we right on it today. In the DeKalb County apartment complex. Sad that somebody had done got shot. Somebody had done got dead. Sad. But it happened in the DeKalb County apartment. That's kind of my problem.
Our top story right now at noon is a tragic update to a breaking news story that we've been on top of now for several hours. A mother and her unborn child are dead after being shot several times early this morning.
So terrible. The search for the suspect continues in DeKalb County. Atlanta News first reporter Mary Kate Hamilton is live at the Woods at Pepper Tree apartment complex. Mary Kate, what have you learned from police?
Pepper Tree.
Well, DeKalb County police say they rushed here at 5:15 this morning and found that pregnant woman shot multiple times. They say she was then rushed to Grady Memorial Hospital, and the family tells us that she and the unborn baby died shortly after, right around 5:45. And we spent the morning talking with family who say they are devastated and that they won't rest until justice is served. 23-year-old Shakaya Pridgeon had her baby shower Sunday. 9 months pregnant and due any day.
She was a loving, sweet, caring person with a good heart, and somebody took the life of somebody.
Her family tells us Shakaya was shot and killed this morning. They say she didn't survive, nor did her unborn baby.
Somebody took a blessing from all of us, and we will get justice.
They say Shakaya was shot through her bedroom window while she slept with her 1- and 3-year-old children beside her. The family believes this was a targeted act of domestic violence.
Whoever did this aimed through the window, took the time to let off 8 shots. You didn't bang, bang, and run. You sat there.
They knew she was in a bed.
They knew she was in there. They knew where her bed was.
Shakaya's baby boy was to be named Kyron. Today, her loved ones say they're holding tight to Shakaya's memory and to the life they were preparing to welcome, while demanding answers and accountability.
She was going to church every day. She was doing everything a mother was supposed to do. We know it is. Shakaya doesn't bother nobody. And when they track you down, you will get justice for you.
Shakaya.
Well, DeKalb County police say this investigation is ongoing. They also say they have no information on a suspect at this time, but they do urge anyone with information to submit an anonymous tip to DeKalb County police. Of course,
we ain't got no information on the suspect. Shout out to we counting money over here for the $1 cash app. You say you know it was the baby daddy. No, it was the baby daddy. Everybody say that they know who it is, but we ain't got no suspect. I don't understand. I don't get that little part there. We know who it is. Everybody know who it is, but the police.
Police say this investigation is ongoing. They also say they have no information on a suspect.
No information on a suspect. Everybody just say, we know who it is. Did y'all catch that?
Demanding answers and accountability.
She was going to church every day. She was doing everything a mother was supposed to do. We know it is. Shakaya doesn't bother nobody. And when they track you down, you will get justice for you.
When they track you down, they know who it is. So she was going to church and everything, giving her life to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? She up in the house of God. Yeah. And the devil done came in and swiped out. It's probably what somebody gonna say.
Welcome, while demanding answers and accountability.
She was going to church every day. She was doing everything a mother was supposed to do. We know it is.
She was doing everything that a mother's supposed to do. Let me explain something to y'all. That baby right there was 23, 9 months pregnant, with a 1 and a 3-year-old. They say that this was domestic love. So it's baby daddy. Oh, whoa. Might not be the baby daddy. It may just be the new boyfriend. That's some sad shit. Listen, if it's not the baby daddy and it's the new boyfriend, it's really sad. This is really, really sad. I just, when is we gonna start just saying it, calling it for what it is? I showed y'all videos yesterday of women struggling, single mamas struggling. It's a hard time out here. People even move back home with their mama them. That means that it's difficult. I said yesterday, if y'all is producing children during this climate, use a real fool. I think I said that use a failure. I think I called y'all failures or something like that right there. If you bringing the child in right now and you have a complaint of prices too high, the food ain't no good, the air bad, some real selfish ass people, dog. Yeah, and listen, she got shot 8 times. So there's also, if it's the baby daddy, if the baby daddy did the shooting, and he shot her from the outside and shot her 8 times with her kids in the bed, he knew she was in the bed, meaning he could see her in the bed. And if if it's a he, could see her in the bed, wait a minute. Oh, they didn't say that her children was in the bed with her, but he saw her in the bed. If that's her baby daddy, the baby daddy got a girlfriend. If the baby daddy did the shooting, the baby daddy did not want the baby. Baby daddy shot her outside the window, peeking through the window. And or it could be the baby daddy, but she done broke up with the baby daddy and got a whole new dude. I'm just trying to tell y'all something. Listen, man, we got the, all right, decision making. Say, well, I sent you one of a woman who said that she spent her rent money to get her hair done by a celebrity star. You is lying to me. I got to look that there up. You say, is that an abortion? Yup. This is the way that a lot of dudes is able to get abortions. Yeah. We jeopardize like the rest of our life. We go to jail behind it. You know what I'm saying? But we do get the abortion done. Ladies, if a man is telling y'all that they don't want the child, and typically, if a man is really, I don't want the goddamn baby, and y'all know that a player be having somebody else. Y'all know when a dude be having another chick. Yeah. A lot of y'all be having a bang gonna keep the baby because y'all know he got somebody and y'all want to shine on the other woman that he dealing with. Can't we just keep it 100? Y'all be real vindictive. Y'all be trying to hurt a player. But listen, it's strange that everybody know who the shooter is, but we ain't got no suspect. We have no information.
Church every day, she was doing everything a mother was supposed to do. We know it. Kaya doesn't bother nobody. When they track you down, you will get justice for you.
Well, DeKalb County Police say this investigation is ongoing. They also say they have no information on a suspect at this time, but they
move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Because for them to say that they ain't got no information on the suspect, you mean to tell me nobody told the police, listen, this is who we think it is, and he live over such and such and such, and you mean to tell me the police ain't a person of interest? The baby daddy ain't a person of interest yet? Something is really wrong. Or the new boyfriend. Nobody. Man, all right, cool. Listen, y'all boy out here falling short of glory. I thought that y'all respected a goat. I thought y'all really respected a goat out here in these streets. Speaking of a goat, y'all say that Jay-Z is a goat out here in these streets. I don't think Jay is Jay is a GOAT. When we talk about music, I've often spoke about Jay, like, I don't like the monotone shit. Like, he's like the same pitch every damn track. And I don't even know 2 or 3 songs. I can't name 2 songs. Well, 3 songs. I can't name 3 songs of Jay-Z, which is crazy because I know that he's done some good songs out here in these streets, but to be a GOAT, I don't. But to each his own. To each his own. Dog, you folk mad at him. Let me go on and put this up on the screen. They say every time black folks are trying to make a step forward, Jay-Z come in and try to make a step to push black folk back again. He say Jay-Z strikes target deal for Reasonable Doubt exclusive vinyl. Admit boycott and people aren't happy. Jay-Z done went out and struck a deal with Target. Y'all do understand that black folk have been boycotting Target? Shout out to Jay. Jay about that paper. Jay ain't done no goddamn boycott. He say Jigga is back, man. The Roots Picnic performance marked the return of Jay-Z as he kicked off his celebration for the 30th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt and the 25th anniversary of The Blueprint. Now, I liked it, The Blueprint, and The Dynasty was good too. But I just can't remember the songs off of it. He say, and of course, he hasn't just commemorated these milestones with rare concerts across America and Europe, but also with the new release of sorts. He's unearthed previously unreleased records for DSPs, and now he's readying to drop an exclusive vinyl for Reasonable Doubt. The problem is that the exclusive vinyl for Reasonable Doubt will be sold through the exclusive deal with Target, a company that pulled back its DEI efforts following Trump election wins. Naturally, this has garnered significant backlash for Hov, especially as activists has advocated for boycotting Target, as all hip hop pointed out. Got to be more careful, Jay. What is you doing, dog? Negro, man, we just got finna boycott, and now we got to go ahead on and spend some money to get the vinyl. He said, I didn't want to make this post because a lot of the community slumber on meat when it comes to celebrity, but there's no reason Jay-Z should be exclusively partnering with Target to release his album. It can only be purchased through them with the success. This is crazy, right? Shout out to Jay, though. Shout out to Jay. With the success the black community had boycotting them, he made himself available to be used to directly slap the community in the face in a and y'all ain't gonna do shit about it either, like y'all never do. Is that in quotes? That's in quotes. This is the same person that y'all defended when people were planning the biggest NFL boycott because of what they did to Kaepernick. And he partnered with them. Y'all said, just watch, Jay-Z is smart. He's going to work from the inside to get Cap back. That's what they were saying. Hey. And all he did was work to get diverse halftime performers and his money up. Way to go, Jay-Z. Way to go, Jay-Z. See, because a lot of people forgot the Kaepernick thing. Because of the Kaepernick thing, that's when Jay got hired for the halftime performances. To when he partnered with the NFL. Oh my God. He said, what did Jay do for the community? And like everybody else, he just made music. Huh? Shout out to the billionaire. Now listen. I don't think that you good people should be as mad at Jay-Z as the people who is going to go to Target and buy the album. You can't sell the album if people don't buy the album. Well, you can put something up for sale. It's up for the people to buy it. Huh? I'm just saying. Now, when he had done interrupted the Roots concert and went to taking shots and the diss record and all that he was trying to step on people and let people know, I'm Jay-Z out here in these streets. People thought that shit was profound. I was like, what the hell is this? The hell is Jay doing? Boy, comb your hair. Put that shit back in them locks that you had. Huh? I was like, and people like, he killed him. He killed it. You had to read between the lines what he was saying. Man, what? He ain't saying nothing. But when you like somebody, when you really, really like somebody, no matter what they do, you is going to rock with them. Jay-Z has decided to release his Reasonable Doubt commemorative album, exclusively partnering through Target, where you can only purchase them through them, helping them in restoring their brand with the black community. Please remember what Jay-Z did when the black community planned to boycott the NFL for what they did to Kaepernick, and some of you defended him, saying that he's playing chess, and all y'all got was diverse halftime performances and him getting richer. Although a lot of you worship celebrities, and that's what y'all do. For the rest of you, please continue to stay strong and continue boycotting. That's what's up. Really, really cute. So shout out to Jay, man. Shout out to Jay. They say that you need to put your hair back like that right there. You done combed shit out and done came out here like a stranger. That's what's up. Bam. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. He the GOAT, though. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. Whew. Moving right along. What else we got? To all fathers, this one is for y'all. This show is for all you fathers out here in these streets. For all you people, for all you males who be trying to defend Monkey. We keep talking about defending Monkey, gets us injured, gets us beat up, ran over, shot, stabbed, pitch on t-shirt, after party, at the funeral, burial site, shit. All that be happening to us. Shout out to Doc Mass for the $5 cash app. Say peace, OG. I appreciate that right there. What it do though? Got to be more careful. We got a situation, and I'm finna show y'all. I'm finna try to help out the public with this one right here, because for some reason, we have a player who made a decision. We have a father who made a damn decision that he should have known better. Like, he literally should have known better. Now, because y'all around here, y'all know how I do it. That monkey got him killed. That monkey got him dead, right? But not only that, no. The monkey got him shot. Monkey got the daddy shot. And he got himself shot. Huh? They say a teen is accused of shooting a man defending his daughter, and he pleads guilty to a lesser charge. We got a YN. They out here doing it. Listen, man. Y'all better leave these YNs alone. I don't care what y'all tell me. Willie, but they just killed. They YNs.
Teenager that shot a dad who was defending his children took a plea deal in court today. News's David Hamilton, the only reporter in the courtroom when the surprise announcement was made.
Michael, 19-year-old Jerry Huggins accepted a plea deal in the shooting of Corey Bro. Bro tells me while he's glad to see the case move towards justice, he says more needs to be done to address the societal issues that led to this shooting. This video shows Jerry Huggins opening fire on Corey Bro. Bro was defending his daughter after he says a group of teenagers were bullying her. When he confronted them, Huggins pulled out a gun.
Ultimately, we got to stop just all the shooting. We got to stop all this. This is ridiculous. But for people who feel like the guns are the answer, we want no leniency.
Trial was supposed to start today. Huggins had already turned down a plea deal that would have given him an 11-year sentence. However, as they began proceedings, Huggins said he wanted to hire his own private attorney instead of using the public defender. 19 JDC Judge Louise Hines refused, telling him he could not switch attorneys the day the trial was scheduled to begin. That's when Huggins decided to take the deal.
This is terrible. So I'm satisfied. Honestly, I know emotionally, I would love to do more. Like, I would love to sit, like, I do 15 years minimum. And I mean in the hot sun.
As for Bro, he said he refused to let the incident slow him down. He's since finished college and his daughter has graduated high school.
What happened, me being in the hospital, it really further pushed me into, we really only got one life. Like, I don't believe in much, but I do believe in just making the most out of it.
Sentencing for Huggins is set for June 17th. Reporting in Baton Rouge, David Hamilton, WBRZ News 2.
I like that little laugh, P, that is. Hold on.
Huggins pled guilty to reduced charges down from attempted murder to aggravated second-degree battery and the illegal use of a weapon.
Aggravated, illegal use, firearm, battery. I like what he said now.
Being in the hospital, it really further pushed me into, we really only got one life.
We only got one life. Our decision making determines whether we stay on Earth. Our decision making determine whether we make it back home unmolested. Do y'all understand? For some reason, he didn't realize that YN had a gun pointed at him. And I can almost believe why the young player had the gun on him. I can guarantee that he said, back up.
His daughter, after he says a group of teenagers. This video shows Jerry to address the societal issues that led to this shooting.
See? But we got to go to the other one to where they showed him walking up. All right, this one right here.
When he confronted them, Huggins...
Gun is up. Gun up. Gray hoodie. Look like he got a face mask on. Y'all better leave these YNs alone. This is danger. This is damn near death. I want y'all to understand. This death right here. This is a call. This is a you better turn your head back around. This is a don't say nothing else. This is a he ain't playing. This is a he don't care about shooting. This is a he don't give a damn about going to prison. That's staying right there with a hoodie, and I bet he had on skinny jeans. This fool kept walking as if he got a gun and he not gonna shoot.
Pulled out a gun.
Ultimately, we...
What was you thinking, Pops? Huh? He thought that young ninja wasn't gonna shoot nothing. Yeah. YN hoodie in 100-degree weather. Yes. Whole problem. That's a whole problem. You got to be a new fool to keep walking up on your a little young player with a gun. Huh? Shout out to Simone for the $5 cash app. You say dead eyes, dread heads, people sick of that. Or sick of them, it cut it off. I couldn't see the rest. Got to be more careful. Yeah, you done caught a body.
Them Huggins pulled out a gun.
Ultimately, we got to stop just all the shooting. We got to stop all this.
Here, we got to stop not paying attention, not having situational awareness. You lack situational awareness. Hoodie, YN, gun, face mask, hot outside. Probably talking slick as you walking up. Hell, you probably told him, then shoot then. I bet you won't shoot then. You probably said that flat shit, huh?
This is ridiculous. But for people who feel like the guns are the answer, we want no leniency.
Trial was supposed to start today. Huggins had already turned down a plea deal that would have given him an 11-year sentence. However, as they began proceedings, Huggins said he wanted to hire his own private.
Shot him out for having a tattoo above his eyebrow. I ain't saying people with tattoos above their eyebrows are bad people. I'd like to go out on the point I got a tattoo over his eyebrow. He looked grown too. He looked grown, but he is a teen. He is a teen.
Attorney instead of using the public defender.
I want y'all to think about this right here too. He is a teenager, right? With a tattoo over his eyebrow. Where mom at? The hell is mom at? Your mama was okay. Well, hell, obviously the mama was okay with a tattoo over his eyebrow.
Instead of using the public defender. 19 JDC Judge Louise Hines refused, telling him he could not switch attorneys the day the trial was scheduled to begin.
You weren't going to do that. You should have read your little law. He should have read the little law book because y'all be knowing the law. You know what I'm saying?
That's when Huggins decided to take the deal.
I go ahead on to take the deal because I don't want to do these 11. I don't want to do these 11. Now listen, they shouldn't have gave him no deal. Do y'all even understand that his intention was to shoot if need be? That's why he bought a gun around now. You say his name is pronounced Bro Willie. The YN probably said, bro, you weird. He probably did too. They love that damn word weird.
This is terrible. So I'm satisfied. Honestly, I know emotionally, I would love to do more. Like, I would love to sit, like, I do 15 years minimum. And I mean in the hot sun.
You want him to be working in the hot sun and stuff like that right there. All right.
As for Bro, he said he refused to let the incident slow him down. He's since finished college and his daughter has graduated high school.
What happened, me being in the hospital, it really further pushed me into, we really only got one life. Like, I don't believe in much, but I do believe in just making the most out of it.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Decision making be everything. Decision making be everything. We can't change it. We just gonna keep on doing what we believe is the right thing to do. It is what it is. So move right along. The moment I shot somebody, we got that there out the way. Bam. I can't do that right there because that little line bit. I'm gonna get upset if I do that story. We have oh no, I had one other good mama who had left her kids home. Spark arrest. Yeah, wait a minute. Wait, I've been holding it too. We got a good mama out here. Mama arrested. Nope. She killed her own baby, so we really don't care nothing about that right there. Right now. The graduation. Damn it, I want to do the graduation thing, which is hilarious. The child was like, all right, this one. This is a horrible story. Horrible. Let me go on the grad this right here. We have a child who was so hungry. He was eating roaches and ants. They done arrested the mother. They done arrested the best parent to be with the children. Children is best love with their mama and them. They done arrested the best parent to be who always with the child. But she has an excuse. Of why the child was so hungry that the child was eating roaches and ants. Here we go.
Joining us, I'm Karen Greener.
And I'm George Estevez. We first introduced you to that mother back in April. Here's a picture of 37-year-old Sherry Magby. The details here are difficult, as Karen talked about. Investigators say one of her kids was so hungry they were eating roaches and ants. Channel 2's Tom Jones, live now in Douglas County. And Tom, you were the only reporter in court today where Magby had her bond revoked due to another offense.
Dang.
Well, that's right, George. Judge Cynthia Adams here not only denied Sherry Magby bond in this new case, she revoked her bond in an older case where she's accused of assaulting one of her older children. A detective testified her younger children lived in horrible conditions.
In reference to a deceased child, unresponsive child.
Douglasville Detective Andre Futch testified he arrived at this home in response to a 911 caller who said 1-year-old Jacob Slayton was unresponsive back in March. He says Jacob's 10-year-old brother said he had been sick.
He did administer Jacob some NyQuil in his milk bottle.
Jacob's 6-year-old brother said Jacob didn't have adequate food.
He stated that he observed Jacob eating roaches and ants.
Detective Futch testified 6 children under the age of 10 were in the home that was unsanitary, filled with garbage, and had no nutritious food. He says he learned the children's mother, 37-year-old Sherry Magby, had left home around 11 that morning. He says the children were home alone about 12 hours. Futch says Magby told him she had to work and returned home several times to check on the children.
She must be a nurse or something. She was gone for 12 hours. She said that she would come back home and be checking on the children while she was at work. What job? Unless she is like a delivery driver or something. That's the only way that she'll be able to keep coming back and forth to the house to check on the children, right?
And returned home several times to check on the children.
It was found out that she never returned back to the residence.
Jacob died. Neighbors said the children were routinely left home alone.
Oh, so she lied and said she would come on back and forth to check on the children, but the baby had done died. The baby dead.
Here because my client's poor.
We're not just here because you're...
Hold on. It said something about the baby being poor. Baby ain't got no money. Hold on.
To the residence.
Jacob died. Neighbors said the children were routinely left home alone.
We're here because my client's poor.
We're not just here because your client's poor.
Magby's attorney asked for bond, saying she is a single mother of 6 who had to work.
She has significant ties. She's lived here for a long time. We've heard that she's employed.
The judge decided not to grant her bond.
The court does find that there is a likelihood, a serious likelihood, that you would reoffend if you are granted bond in this case.
Okay. Why isn't her bond like $2 million?
Magby is slated for trial later this year on that assault case where she's accused of throwing a pocket knife at her teenage son as he ran out of the house.
Oh, I did that story.
We also just learned she's been indicted in this new case. She faced 5 counts of second-degree child cruelty. Okay. As for that 1-year-old who died, that investigation continues, and Magby hasn't been charged in connection with that. We're live in Douglas County.
She has not been charged with the death of her, the child? 1?
So just learned she's been indicted in this new case. She faced 5 counts of second-degree child cruelty. As for that 1-year-old who died, that investigation continues, and Magby hasn't been charged in connection with that.
She ain't been charged in the connection of a 1-year-old when she was the only, according to what they're talking about, she was the only parental guidance, or she was the only one over the children. She has not been charged with the death. She was the only one, only adult, only guardian over the children. She has not been charged with the 1-year-old death. It's deep. The child died for a lack of supervision. Well, during the lack of supervision, right? Right. That baby ain't been charged. Not yet. I guess eventually they will charge that baby. That baby thick with it too. She kind of cute though. Damn it, she don't look like a bad mama. She don't look like a killer.
Children's mother, 37-year-old Sherry Magby.
She don't look like she'll leave her children in filth and shit and eating roaches. That's not how that, no.
Food. He says he learned the children's mother.
She's a mother of 6 and she's poor. She's a mother of 6. She has a 1-year-old, had a 1-year-old, mother of 6. I want y'all to think about this right here. So, if she had a 1-year-old, she, at minimum, got pregnant 2 years ago. While having 5 children. While being poor. Think about it. She have a 1-year-old, she at least got pregnant 2 years ago. With 5 children. While poor. Kept the baby. Baby dead. Good decision making, Mom. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much of you. Great decision making. Great decision making. Couldn't nobody do it no better. That's what's up. Damn, boy. Goddamn churn. We don't care nothing about these churn, but we love them though. We do what we can. We do what we can with what we got. Hold on, let me get all y'all off the screen, cause y'all done $16 million bond. Jesus, buddy here. All right. Oh, sexual assaulting over here. Got him the intruder. Him dead. Oh, damn it. All right, y'all, we got a situation. Baltimore. Let's go on up here to Baltimore. We have a woman. Who faces charges, but her charges has been upgraded in the death of a DOT worker. This is going to fall in line of when I've been trying to tell y'all we have been raised to, you don't never put your hands on a woman. Ever. No matter if she killed your mama. No matter if she graping your child. Don't you ever put your hands on a woman. I told y'all we've been raised wrong. Go on, put this up on the screen. Let's hear.
Charges against a woman now accused of the murder and death of a city transportation worker. Gregory Turnipseed died weeks after police say the mother and her teenage daughter beat him while he was on the job. WJZ Live at 11 o'clock tonight. Bryant Reed on your corner along St. Paul Street, near where this attack happened. And Bryant, take us through what we have learned tonight.
I know what y'all thinking. How the hell you get beat on your job, though? Come on. It's coming, y'all.
Assault. Since then, a medical examiner has ruled the DOT's worker, a homicide. Now, just last week, Bonaparte was charged, was offered a plea deal. However, she rejected it, and now, if she's found guilty, she could be facing more charges.
New charges filed against Kiana Bonaparte, the woman now charged with second-degree murder.
Look at Kiana.
In the death of Baltimore City Department of Transportation worker.
Shout out baby out for having a reel.
Gregory Turnipseed. WJZ spoke with his family outside of the courthouse last week.
He was loving, kind, supportive, just a great dad. I miss him.
Police say Bonaparte and her daughter got in an argument with Turnipseed last October, reportedly over a parking dispute. It got physical. They're accused of beating him. Turnipseed was in and out of the hospital due to his injuries and died from complications from those injuries in November. The medical examiner's office has ruled his death a homicide.
Do y'all know that he wouldn't have got whooped if he was not raised, taught, indoctrinated to you don't never put your hands on a woman?
Prosecutors last week offered Bonaparte a deal, but she rejected it. Now she's facing new upgraded charges, including second-degree murder.
There's no reason for this to have happened to him the way that it did. Just being mean. Don't be mean. Be kind.
Maybe say don't be mean. They killed him. They put him in a position to die, which he had done died.
Investigators say they have new evidence. Phone calls from jail. According to charging documents, in those calls, Bonaparte says she hit Turnipseed with a stroller after he and her daughter began fighting. In another, Bonaparte's daughter tells someone she stomped on his head. Investigators say in one of the calls, Bonaparte told someone Turnipseed brought it upon himself by not minding his own business.
It was a horrendous thing that she did.
Ooh, not minding your business. They got a whoop out here. Do y'all understand that he was fighting with the daughter and the mother hit him with a child scroller? He was in an altercation with the daughter. This falls under, you should never put your hands on a woman. Remember, he got whooped on the job. The daughter fought him on the job. And I'm pretty sure he wasn't trying to box a bit. You know what I'm saying? He was probably trying to hold her. Go on, back up. Wait a minute. Don't do. Ow, stop hitting me. All that little sucker shit. Listen. When is we gonna love us more than we love a bitch who they telling us that we can't defend ourselves against? Damn, I put them words together real smooth. Go ahead.
To a very nice, loving person. And justice would mean that she would meet the fate that she should for doing such a horrendous thing.
Turnipseed's family says they miss him, and they are now putting their faith in the justice system.
I just want justice. Exactly. We want justice for our cousin. My cousin, her father. It's been very hard, very emotional. It's very emotional seeing Ms. Bonaparte. So I trust the justice system and that we will get justice for my cousin.
Now, once again, Bonaparte is being charged with second-degree murder. However, at this time, it's not exactly clear what, if any, charges her daughter could be facing. On the corner in Baltimore.
You say what or any charges her daughter could be facing. They fought him. The daughter is on the phone and said, I stomped on his head. They don't know what, if any, charges she could be facing. They caused his death. Do you know, let's say if I got like an air horn on one of my vehicles, right? And I come past a curve and there's an elderly person who is waiting to cross the road or something, or who is just walking, and I hit the air horn and she jump and she fall and break her hip and die. Y'all know that they can charge me with like involuntary manslaughter or some shit like that right there? I didn't intend for her to die, but I started her. I started. I think y'all know what I'm trying to say. I started her, and she got scared and she fell. I could be held accountable for that. But she got into a physical altercation, and he ended up dying. Now, we have done stories. We have done stories where people have been fighting, and because you've been fighting, somebody fell and hit their doggone head, and now you going to jail for involuntary manslaughter. There has been a few dudes that I have done them stories, and them dudes done went to jail because of a fight. Somebody done fell and done bumped their little head. Now they dead out here in these streets. Just saying. I'm just saying. We playing around with these women too much. That's a whole problem. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Who was this? Hold on. Wait a minute. I got that one. Oh, well, that's too long. I'm about to say that right there. We have multiple children. We got multiple. We love these goddamn babies out here. Boy, as y'all come on in, boy, we need some more thumbs up. We need some more thumbs up. We're not going to be here too much longer. But since you're around here, go ahead on and hit the thumbs up button, man. I need y'all support. Like I always say, can't do it without you good people. Let me go ahead on and fix that right there really, really quick. Look here. Going to Detroit. We in Detroit. Get that off the screen. Now, why is that looking like that? We in Detroit. We got 131 with the thumbs up here. We should be at 200. We should already be at 200, but we ain't tripping. We have multiple children found outside of a Metro Detroit apartment complex. Multiple children. No guidance.
Your mom is behind bars after two kids under the age of 2 were found wandering outside a Warren apartment complex. Let's get live to Fox News' Dave Spencer. He's been on this story really since this broke earlier tonight at Warren Manor with more on how they actually found these kids and what happens now. Dave.
Yeah, the actions of a couple people living at this apartment complex in Warren likely saved a bad situation from getting worse. These residents here noticed some kids wandering seemingly alone, so they kept them safe until police could arrive.
There's a man that the kids were following. They followed him to the store and back. And when he came back to the apartments, he went to the leasing office and, dropped them off there. It's like, I don't know who these kids are. They're just following me.
Yeah, that was all happening at 2:30 Monday afternoon at the Warren Manor Apartments off DeQuinder near 8 Mile. The kids were described as being filthy and neglected. One of the workers at the leasing office watched over those kids and waited till police arrived. Warren police say when they did get there, they also got a report of a domestic situation at the apartment complex, and a woman was arrested for allegedly attacking her son. Police say that woman was related to the two children. Police then located the mom, took her into custody as well. There was also a third child that was in that car with the mom, an infant that was seen with the other 2 kids. All 3 of the kids were then placed in a police car. The children were then taken by Warren PD back to the station where they contacted Child Protective Services. Those who helped the kids say those children were in good spirits despite their condition. You've been hanging around those kids kind of by the car. What are they? What's their demeanor like? Are they happy kids, or what's going on?
They're goofy. They're a little mean at times. They're goofballs, but they're really nice kids.
Yeah, and they're unharmed. They seem to be in kind of good spirits and everything. Other than the fact they were left alone.
Yeah, they were all dirty and stuff. Other than that, they seemed like digitally irritated. They want to like jump around and mess.
They was all dirty.
Stuff like that.
Now, I did get a chance to speak with the manager of the leasing office. He told me that the mom was not a tenant here at this apartment complex. It's unclear where those kids came from, how long they had been left alone. All of that's still under investigation. Now, coming up at 11, what one employee of the apartment complex did to go above and beyond. We'll explain that coming up on The Edge. For now, live in Warren, Dave.
I'm sure they probably were dropped off over there.
Spencer, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, Dave, you got to give credit, though, to those apartment folks out there who kind of had their eyes peeled and were looking around, because had it not been for them, those kids could have kept wandering, could have gone out onto the streets and gotten hurt, so it's a good thing.
They could have been sex trafficked. Ain't that what they be saying? There's so many thousands of kids are sex trafficked every day.
They were, they were being watched when they were.
Yeah, no kidding. A lot of people stepped up. There were a lot of people concerned about these kids' well-being, as well they should be. And yet, you're right. Those kids could have followed the wrong person.
My kids don't need no dad. I can do it all by myself. The little sore diapers, sit it out there pissing. Say that you would have mind your own goddamn business.
Could have wandered out into a very busy street to Quinder right here. So this could have been a very tragic situation. Luckily, everybody is safe. And
single dads do a better job than single moms, I'll tell you that much. For real. According to the numbers. For real. We have it's going around here. Wait. I can go ahead on and give y'all this one right here. Really quick if I can find my doggone thing. Oh man, I can't give y'all that one right there, because that right there too long. Okay. Shout out to the nurse. We got a nurse. A nurse helps a teen who was shot outside of an Old West End festival. So at a festival, player got shot, he bleeding out and shit like that right there. But a baby who done passed the NCLEX done helped out a player out here in East Street. Here we go.
People running for their lives, scrambling for cover as shots ring out. But in the middle of all that chaos, a local nurse leaned on her training. Even though she was at the festival with her kids, she stepped in to help a teen who'd been shot. A warning, the images you see may be disturbing. 13 Action News anchor Gerald Harris is live now with her story.
Christian, the sound of gunfire sent people running, but for one local nurse, she did the opposite. She says she used her training to help a 16-year-old shooting victim stay conscious and look out for the safety of her kids.
It was a lot. It was a pop. It was a lot.
Chaos after shots rang out. Toledo police say at least 12 people, ranging in age from 14 to 61, were injured Saturday in a mass shooting near the Old West End Festival.
As I was sitting there, I'm like, give me water, give me napkins, give me this. Hold his head up, don't lay him down.
For one quick-thinking nurse who was fundraising with her daughters for cheerleading at Maplewood in Delaware, she says she helped one of the shooting victims.
I looked and I seen a boy walking towards us, and he looked flushed in the face.
She looked real educated. Shout out that baby for having her real.
He was like limping. He just didn't look. And then after I looked at his face, I noticed the blood.
Sierra Wells has been a nurse for 8 years and stepped right in to help a teen who was shot.
He just kept saying, "Ma'am, please, I don't want to die. Please keep me alive."
Wells leaned on her training amid the chaos to keep the young men conscious.
He was talking to me. I was asking his name, how old he was, and he was just saying to me like, "Ma'am, please don't let me die. I don't want to die. I'm only 16." And that just, as a mom and a nurse, that just broke my heart
Better get out of the community, pimp.
right there.
It's an incident that caused mass confusion and worry.
In the midst of the chaos and me trying to keep eyes on my own children and help him, I was scared. I didn't know if they was going to start shooting again. I didn't want to get trampled.
Wells says her kids are traumatized by the mass shooting incident, and she hopes the community can do a better job coming together, especially as summer heats up.
Every teenager isn't bad. Every parent don't raise their kids to go out and do what they did. But I just hope situations like these open our eyes, because it's the beginning of the summer. This is just the beginning.
And with that, she's asking parents to take responsibility and keep a close eye on their children.
I bet you won't be fundraising no more this summer.
And that everyone should be allowed to feel safe.
Just hope everybody is on the same page of creating a safer environment so that we can enjoy our city, because our city is not a bad city. It's bad people everywhere, but we just, I don't know, we just gotta do better.
And as for the 16-year-old victim, Wells says she recently spoke with the family, and the update is that the victim is doing okay. Back to you all.
Good job. Good job. Shout out to the nurse for using her training to go ahead on to help the player make it on through. Probably got a little flesh wound. He got blood on his white tee. You know what I'm saying? And he made it through. He made it through 16. He may become a rapper. He may become a rapper and then get all the girls in the community because he done been shot now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like a real good little soldier out here. Listen, y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the night lose on this wonderful Tuesday, June the 16th, 2026. Appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Hope that you all was entertained. Gave y'all all the news that I had to go ahead on to give y'all. But tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow's another day. And hopefully y'all keep y'all eyes peeled and watch what's going on out in the community. And if y'all is in communities which is dangerous, the dangerous communities, now is the time to either be on y'all way out of those communities and or working to get out of those communities, because you don't want to die during like the holidays times and stuff. That's some selfish shit, boy, for y'all to die. And damn it, Father's Day finna come up and y'all finna die this week. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a good thing. Next month is the 4th of July. And y'all mess around and die like on the 1st or the 1st or the 3rd, something when them checks come out. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all gonna mess up the barbecue. That's not a good thing. That's why y'all gotta move out of these doggone neighborhoods out here in these doggone street, because people don't want to see you flourish. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I'm here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. This month is the month for men's mental health. Y'all players, go ahead on and get yourself checked out. Don't let nobody discourage you from getting some self-care out here in the doggone street. Please remember, go around here to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. Pick y'all up some around here. Please remember to also watch the standalone videos at the 4 channel, 7 channel, SEP, and the Gree channel on YouTube. Thank y'all for rocking with a player. Y'all finna go on and get on up out of here because a player do got to run. And I'm gonna see y'all mañana. Y'all do that thing that I always ask y'all to do. And the reason that I know y'all doing it, because every time I go live, y'all tend to show up. Appreciate that right there. Stay alive. I'm gonna see y'all mañana. I'm out of here.